We are so blessed in Maryland because we have in Barbara Mikulski somebody who is not only there when it comes to policy, but she represents the interests of working people better than anyone in this country.
We have the most effective United States Senator. She's on the ballot. She's your very own from Baltimore County, but she fights for all of Maryland. She fights for families. She fights for seniors. She fights for veterans. She fights for working Marylanders.
She's a wonderful U.S. Senator, very competent, and very successful. With that, I mean, she gets things done. And that's not easy in the U.S. Senate.
And she has been supportive to me both personally and politically all these years. I'm really thrilled to have her here this evening, and I'm thrilled that I can call her also my friend.
She has fought hard for Maryland and has been a stalwart supporter of education, helping to make our schools the #1 in the country.
We're just so grateful for the work that you do in the Senate every day, and Marylanders should be so grateful for your commitment individually to each of them.
I am so proud of you and proud of the fact that Maryland was named #1 by Education Week the second year in a row. So they say, wow, look at Maryland, they're winning all of those awards. Wow, Maryland, you're winning all those prizes. Wow. Well, there's a reason for that, and it's not because of what goes on in boardrooms, it's because of what goes on in classrooms.
You know, you can't have an Eastern Shore. You can't have a Maryland. You can't have an economy in the state of Maryland without the Chesapeake Bay. And we've got to fight for that Chesapeake Bay. We've got to make sure that that Chesapeake Bay is viable, survivable, and sustainable. It nurtures our heart. It nurtures our soul. It's an engine of our economy for the people who live and work on the Bay and benefit from the Chesapeake Bay.
Joe came to me and said, I want to do something about ending violence against women. You're a social worker. You work with battered women. Let's team up. He passed the Violence Against Women legislation. As an appropriator, I helped put money in the federal checkbook. And I can tell you today, just one thing in that change was the hotline. 1,500,000 women have turned to that hotline who were in danger and had a hotline and a 911 to call because of Joe Biden. 1.5 million women are alive and safe today because of that. So summer, winter, spring, or fall, those women had a place to call. Summer, spring, winter, or fall. I've got a friend in Joe Biden.
When the times get tough, the tough need to get going, and that's why I'm running again for the United States Senate. I'm ready to fight. This is not the time to whine. This is the time to win. This is not the time for fright. It is the time for fight. We've got the whole United States of America counting on us. It is hard to be a definite Democrat, to try to forge those 60 vote majorities, but it's also the time to determine the future of our country. So while everybody else wanted to kind of go off because it was too hard of a job to do anymore, I decided that was the exact time to stay, to stand up for my state, to stand up for my country, and to stand with President Barack Obama and try to make change that we can believe in really happen. So I'm running again, and I'm a definite Democrat. I'm not an ambivalent Democrat. I'm not an occasional Democrat. And I have been a fighter, and I will continue to be a fighter. I am a reformer, and I will continue to be a reformer. You know me. I grew up in Highlandtown. My father had a little neighborhood grocery store. We would look east to Dundalk. They call that Highlandtown with grass. We're the same kind of people. We know each other. We're people who work hard, who believe in America, who believe that when we pledge allegiance to the flag, it's not something we do to open an event, it's something the way we want to live. We do pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. I feel that this election is really crucial. And it's not about this election. It is about the next generation. So we want to thank you for all the effort that you're putting into it. When I say that we're from Team Maryland, it means that we really do work together. Aren't you fed up with the way people fight all the time? Don't you think that squabbling is not a solution? Don't you really want us to be down to work, having practical, affordable solutions to the real challenges that we face? You know, in your own family, if you're fighting all the time, you can't get anything done. And we feel this in politics. It's about you. It's about you today. It's about your children and your grandchildren tomorrow. We want to have a safer country. We want to have a stronger economy. We know we need to have a smarter, frugal government. We know how to do it. And we know we need you to help us. So I ask you today for your help, for your hand, your efforts in these 44 days left. And we will never forget you. You know you can count on us, and now we need to be able to count on you. God bless you. And God bless you. We all have to get back to those old-fashioned values where we do put God, country, family first. We all feel like we're in it together. We all like we're family. In the same way that I worry about my brother-in-laws having jobs, I want to worry about you. I want to keep on working with you, and I want to keep on fighting for you. And I know I speak for many members who are absolutely represented in Region 4. So thank you for being you. Thank you for the way you built the union and built the country. And let's look ahead to a new and better day, and may the force be with us. Thank you. We want to be your voice, your vote in Washington. And we want to also stand with our president. Too many people in Washington are so worried about being middle of the road that they've lost their way. I believe if you're going to be a Democrat, be definite about it. We have the fight of our life. Yeah. We have the fight for America's future.
That's right.
This is not about the next election. It is about the next generation. We need to organize. We need to mobilize. And we need to turn it on so that we can turn out the voters. The right wing is counting on us to be fractured.
No way! No way! We are one!
Give them help, Barbara!
They're counting on us to be angry with each other. But we're going to just say no. We're going to make sure that we turn out and we turn it up. And I'm asking you here tonight, can Martin O'Malley, Barb Mikulski, Ike Leggett, the entire Democratic team, can we count on you?
Yeah!